Welcome, welcome, welcome. Hold on, let me pull you guys up over here so I can see you. Whoop. It's not working. All right, there we go. What's up, Janelle, Cool Gamer, Stone Gator, Shelby, Bonnie, Lacey, Wild Fox, Scout, VZ. What's up? What's up? How you guys doing today? I'm doing good. I'm candled out. I've been wrapping so many gifts and Christmas orders, and we're almost at the end. I think I have like 7 left. So, a couple of things that I want to discuss before we get into the case. I know a lot of people have been hitting my emails. A lot of people have been hitting my DMs all about the case and new things that come up. So then I go to the actual news sources and really nothing has come up. It's more speculation. And I'm going to show you guys why I don't like speculation and why I just don't want to hear the BS. So first, let me also state, if you want to support this channel, you want to support me, go ahead and you can super chat, you can Cash App, I will place that up. You can PayPal, you can become a member. Most importantly, hit that thumbs up. Another thing I want to state, because it seems to have gotten lost in translation, so I just want to get this out of the way. I heard, somebody sent me a screenshot of a bunch of people talking about my wish list and yada, yada, yada. Okay. Let me make this loud and clear so there's no confusion. Subs and Patreons asked me for the wish list. Subs and Patreons who have been with me for a long time asked for my list. It has nothing to do with I can't buy my own kids gifts. It has nothing to do with anything of the sort. What it has to do with is getting the gifts by Christmas, which I can't even get my own gifts by Christmas. That was my point of going live that day, because some scumbag wanted to fuck with my list. Now, who that person is, I don't know, but other people are talking about it way more than I have, which to me says a lot. They've been running their mouth about it when I really haven't even said a word. So I kind of, find that a bit interesting. So I just want to put that out there. I pay for my own children. I afford my own kids. Sometimes I don't know how, but I seem to be able to raise 3 kids by myself. So I don't need people assuming stuff that they know nothing about, okay? Or people wondering. These are the same people that have had their own fucking wish lists. Whistle down, you're not blocked, are you? Why would you be blocked? I'll take a look. There's no reason for you to be blocked. Unless it was an accident. I was wondering, I was going to text you. I'm like, where's Whistle Down been? Now, everybody knows the state of the universe right now. I think times are tough for everybody. But I do have a lot of subs and Patreons that like to buy for me, my kids, whatever. One of the people that are running their mouth had a wish list for herself. I don't even have a wish list for myself. I put stuff on mine this year for the first time ever, because my kids owe me big gifts and my kids have more money than I do. So I just want to put that out there. And not that it's anyone's business, but I really wanted to make that clear. I can afford my own children. I don't need anybody paying for my children. And I certainly don't need anybody paying, like, oh my God, my kids aren't going to have a Christmas without me. No, but I have a lot of support and they know how tough it is for a single mom. So yeah, I don't know why everything I do seems to be someone else's business or someone else's content. I'm not you guys. I busted my ass to build my channel, and I have a solid group of people on my channel. I am extremely consistent. I don't get 1,200 in one case and 200 in another. I'm extremely consistent, and It's always been that way. So I really don't need other people worried about my business. I got me. Okay. I really do. I got me. So thank you. All right. So let's move on. I just want to get that out of the way. Second thing, if you want a Christmas order candle, I need to know ASAP because I need to take 2 days off and clean my house. Oh my God, guys. I have papers everywhere. I have wrappings everywhere. I have boxes everywhere. The place looks like a fucking tornado hit it. Why? Because I got candle shit everywhere. So yeah. I mean, I got it in the kitchen, I got it on the bar, I got it on the coffee table, I got it all over the candle studio. I have stuff everywhere. It's one of these, wrap it and then move on to the next. I'm just trying to get all of them done at once. So yeah, Christmas orders have to be in. I'm caught up with candles. The only thing that I have left to do with the orders that I have is labels and wrap them. And then I got the rest of the mods. If you've already got notification, you got it already. And that's another thing. Shipping for mods, I just want you guys to know if you already got a notice and you already got the notification, if I have your email, you're good to go. But I do have to alter some of the ones I haven't done yet because of cost. I did not realize how many mods I had until I did $10 shipping for almost all of them. And yeah, so I have to alter the shipping. So you guys are going to get smaller candles. I apologize. But if you haven't got notification yet, you're getting small candles. My $50 and $100 Patreons, you guys are covered. You guys are done already. I've gone down the list. So everyone's getting a candle. It's just, you're just going to get a little smaller one. Overseas, I'm going to have to alter that. I didn't realize how much it was going to cost to send overseas, and I really don't have an extra $200 to just do it. So I'm going to send you guys wax melts. I'm going to send you guys something. I promise. All right. So now we got that out of the way. Hey, Jane. All right. Let me just tell you guys. I was listening to T-Rev before, and T-Rev, thank you for the shout out. There was one caller. He had 2 callers that I was listening to. And I got to be honest. At first, I thought they were absolutely crazy. At first, I was pulling my hair out and I was like, oh my God, thank God these people don't call into my channel because I would lose my fucking mind. But then I really started listening and one guy really made sense. And I was like, I don't know if he's saying the truth or not, but it's pretty interesting. So, and I'm going to play it for you guys in a little while. But can anyone confirm now? Again, I don't hate Bustacan. Bustacan, I was going to reach out to you. You would know this. I have not heard this from a news source. So I'm looking to you for you guys for confirmation. Possibly, maybe I missed something. Were the girls on top of each other? Were they found on top of each other? Because that's what somebody who called into T-Rev said, and I have never heard that before. And I'm just wondering if that was true. So I figure my diehards in this case would know that. Did you guys ever hear that before? That the girls were like on top of one another? Or they were placed on top? Okay, yes, they were found on top of each other. Where did you hear that? Like, where did that come from? Sonny says no. I don't remember hearing that either. But I heard that on a caller. A video that Sweetie Pie Low posted. Do you know the name of the video? Yeah, I haven't heard this either until tonight. Sammy, I'm not disagreeing, but I want to know where it came from. The video just came out about 2 hours. Yeah, but I heard this about 2 hours ago. Sweetie Pie Low most recent video. Yeah, I'm telling you, I didn't hear it either until 2 hours ago. She said there was a close relative of someone in LE. All right. So let me check that out. Because before I had my theory, I wanted to hear if I was right or wrong or where it came from. See, Christine, my feeling with that is, though, and I know that I think differently than others. That reminds me of what 10 to Life does, which is the reason I can't even watch 10 to Life. Don't give me this, oh, it's a family friend. Fucking say who it is, show your resources, or don't say it. That's just me, though. I am very, very skeptical of, oh, it's a close friend told me, because anybody can say that and just make it up. I could turn around and say, very close friend of the family reached out to me and told me that so and so that it was Jack S, that they believe it was Jack S. Well, you guys can't prove that I'm lying. And I can't prove to you that I'm telling the truth. You just kind of have to take my word for it. Yeah, I'm not buying that. They did not identify themselves. So someone left like a comment. Adrian, I agree, but there's a reason that I'm even bringing it up, because it got me, if it was true, then it got me thinking. But yeah, I mean, I could say anything. All right, so you're saying Sweetie Pie. Okay, Idaho must hear family member speaks out, law enforcement.
Yeah.
All right, let's check this out. Let's check it out. And mind you, I'm not saying that Sweetie Pie did anything wrong. I'm not saying that at all. Because I'm not saying she made it up. I don't know her enough to say that. But here's what I do think. I would not doubt for 1 second Donna Serafina told her that the girls were on top of each other, but she can't say that. She has to turn around and say that it came from a close family friend, because nobody would take it as seriously if it was Donna Serafina. Now, I'm just giving you a possibility, but that's how I see it. So let's see what happens, because she says a family friend spoke. So let's see, it's her speaking or an actual family friend.
I hope you're doing well. Listen, there is this very interesting video I've attached here. It's from a person whose family members inside the investigation. At least that's what they say. Let me know what you think after watching it. Oh, and thank you to the person who referred me to this video.
I just want to let you know that I'm a relative of someone inside the investigation into the quadruple homicide in Idaho. I don't want to be any more specific than that, because I don't want to put anybody in a challenging or contentious situation regarding their continued employment. And I will say what I'm about to tell you is secondhand.
Okay, I already don't believe it. Just saying. I already think this is fake.
But it is from what I believe to be a very reliable source. Again, this can only be considered a rumor, as I don't have firsthand knowledge. I never planned on posting any of this information out of respect for the victims' families. However, now that one of the victims' fathers has released some...
Didn't he just say he doesn't have firsthand knowledge? Isn't that what he just said? I don't have firsthand knowledge.
of the gruesome details himself, I'd like to share some of the investigative theory. As you know, the two women were found in the same bed, but with similar wounds. That's what's being reported. That's not exactly 100% true.
And what's up with his background and his horrible sound? Comments will pull down with a quickness. This just doesn't make sense. And what's with the FIFA World Cup hub?
At least in regard to the fact that they weren't, they hadn't fallen to sleep in the same bed. One of the victim's wounds were deep gouges that were delivered with extremely aggressive force, so much so that the victim's liver and lungs were destroyed. Here's the theory that's happening.
No, it definitely sounds like someone trying to hide their voice. It makes me wonder, is it the killer? Who knows?
They definitely think it was a man because of the force of the wounds. The person must have been very strong.
That's not news. What did you say? I'm gonna KMS? What's KMS?
They think the man came into the room after doing what they did on the second floor. They went upstairs. The person cleanly and quietly unalived the first victim. The second victim awoke and tried to run. The man, they believe.
Okay, let me also state the second victim woke. They wouldn't know any of this. Even the police wouldn't know any of this. The only person that would know that would be the police. I mean, would be the killer. So it's either complete bullshit or he's the killer, because that's the only way he would know. I agree, Adrian.
That the man possibly grabbed her and she screamed loudly, apparently. The man then harmed her, and the reason the wounds were of such force, he was delivering it quickly and forcibly to quiet her, which I apologize for how, I know it's disturbing, but anyway, how do we know that she screamed? Because 3 individuals reported hearing a scream between 3:45 and 4 o'clock. That's why the police have such a specific time frame as to when the murders occurred. Because I don't know if you noticed, but the authorities weren't called the next day until late in the morning. Yet they had a very specific time frame when the murder happened. They think the scream is why.
No, that's not justice. But this is not right.
And after reviewing video files from the neighborhood, they reviewed security cameras in the area, and they have an audio file I haven't heard it, but I was told that you can clearly hear a loud scream from a female. That scream was recorded at exactly 3:38 a.m. Neighbors say they didn't call the police because they said there's often loud noise coming from the house. I was told that there are parties there all the time. Again, I don't know if that's true, but it's what I was told.
Pixie, I totally agree with you. But what he did say is that he doesn't have firsthand knowledge of this, which is a very, very interesting statement, because the only person that would have firsthand knowledge would be the killer, because the cops don't know who woke up when. The cops don't know anything about this. That's what I'm saying. So I don't know. I just thought that's an interesting statement to say.
The weapon used was a long serrated-edged hunting knife with a fixed blade. The weapon had not been in the house. The person brought it with them and took it when they left. The 2 victims were on the same bed, not side by side. One victim was found on top of the other. The reason is that the one tried to escape and was grabbed, harmed, and then shoved and fell on top of her friend. That is why there's a lot of blood mixtures on this at the scene. They're also desperately looking for this white car. The reason being is that it was seen speeding by an A&W/gas.
Okay, he's reading something or he wrote notes. Now, I can't say that he didn't write notes, because I've done that. I mean, there's a lot of times that I'll sit there and write notes, and nobody really uses paper anymore. You kind of type it, but I can't rule out that he took his own notes, because I don't know what he's reading from. Oh, maybe fish. That could be Enon. Maybe. I mean, I don't really know too many Idahoans, but he doesn't sound like an Idaho accent.
A&W gas station. I don't even know what that is, but anyway, that's, again, it could be wrong. I was just told it was seen speeding by an A&W gas station / hangout at 3:45. Now, if the scream was recorded at 3:38 and the car sped by at 3:45, it's a very tight time frame, but it is possible that the person left immediately and rushed and was seen speeding by. Also, the scream may have been what caused the person to quickly leave. That scream could have been what saved the other two roommates' lives. The person knew that they might be detected, so they sped away. Again, this is all just rumor. Take it for what it is.
This has to be Serafina or somebody. Hey, Coffee. Hey, Red. Because this isn't a family member. He's saying this is all rumors. Like, I don't get it. This is not real. Now, what he's saying, could it be real? It's possible. I mean, I don't know. But he's not a family member. He's not connected like that. And I don't know why she would put this out. Well, I do know why she would put it out there like that, but let's not go there. But you know what I'm saying? This is weird. Why put this out as family members, secret information? He's not even saying anything secret.
I just pray for these young people. I hope they rest in peace and that their families can find peace after this horrible crime. And I hope that the person who committed it can be brought to justice.
Yeah, he was definitely reading that. But I'm really glad this just came on right now because I want to hear his voice. That's Enon that people keep talking about. I want to hear his voice again. Serafina's buddy put it out. Sweetie Pie Low, whatever. But let's hear if it's the same voice. It's funny that this came on right after.
Scream, but like, you know, that's like normal. Like, I always hear like screaming almost every Saturday night, so like I didn't really like think of it. And so, but like, yeah, just looking back, I was like, I wonder if, like, you know, that wasn't just like some drunk dude like screaming, like it's actually like the murder.
Police collecting surveillance footage from the night of the kill.
Yeah, no, it doesn't sound like the same. The other guy sounds like he's gay, and I hate to say it like that, but the other guy sounds like he's gay. He doesn't. Can we see his wrist in this interview? Why? I don't think it really shows it. Nah, he's too far down. But I want to show you guys. No, it's definitely not the same. But I want to show you guys something else I caught in a news article, in a news thing, which I never heard before either. So you know how there's been like a lot of controversy? Oh, and I'm going to go back to that. I want to bring this up because they were just talking about the white car. You know how there's a lot of controversy about the car? Is it possible that, you know, the car is a plant and everything else? And what do they know about the car? Well, listen to what I found before. This surprises me. And I didn't hear this before either. Hang on.
Police in Moscow, Idaho are now looking for a white 2011 to 2013 Hyundai Elantra like this one, seen around the time of the murders near the off-campus home several of the victims shared. Investigators say information about the sedan and at least one person seen inside the car.
Okay, did you guys hear that? At least one person seen inside the car. So let me replay that. And if you don't really understand the importance of that little statement, I'll explain it. So listen again.
and at least one person seen inside the car came from some of the more than 6,000 tips they've received from the public.
Again, so they know who was in the car. If I'm reading this correctly, we are all going down rabbit holes we don't need to go down. If that's true, they already know who's the car is or who was in the car. So I don't remember hearing that either, because so much stuff is muddied with this, sensationalism and bullshit. And it's like, it's hard to decipher what the actual facts are anymore. And you miss things. And I miss that. I don't remember ever hearing that. And, it hit me. I was like, did I just hear what I think I heard? So I listened to it again. And then I listened to it again. And then I listened to it again. Oh, you remember hearing? See, I don't ever remember hearing that, Pixie. I really don't. Hey, Belle. I think they just know that there's pretty specific in saying that one of the people in the car was identified. I mean, that's really what they're saying. So they know who is in that car. They know the car. I'm going to play it again, then I'm going to play it out. I heard a woman is power of white car. What?
Time of the murders near the off-campus home several of the victims shared. Investigators say information about the sedan and at least one person seen inside the car came from some of the more than 6,000 tips they've received from the public. Police say they believe whoever was in the car could have, quote, critical information to share, and they're urgently asking the public for any other details as they continue their investigation.
Hold up, too. There is another thing that was said on, and that exactly, Pixie, and you would think that's a major thing for people to mention, but everyone's so into this sensationalism shit that people forget the real deal. But something else was said tonight. Please tell me if I'm wrong, or if you guys have not heard this at all either. It came from a caller, so I don't know if the caller was being legit or not. But one of the things the caller said was, I did, Teresa. I don't remember it, but I do. I've seen all the news reports on it, and I play News Nation here. So they said that Jack D, when they did a Google map of his house, there's a white Hyundai Elantra. Has anyone heard of this? Because this was also a call-in to T-Rev stream. And again, I don't catch everything, so I don't know if it's true or not. But I just want to know if anybody else has heard this. Yeah, Adam is a bartender from a local bar. The father of Kaylee said he's not involved. Adam is like a moot point. It's in a video that the fraternity had posted on social media. Oh, okay. So it is legit. So that's not over the top. That is legit. That's what I heard. Jack D owned it, and his cousin was one of the surviving girls, but I don't know if it's hearsay. One of the guys' house at the end of the street on a dead end. That is where the white car was parked that night. There's a photo of a person on top of the roof of the home and the vehicle seen in the background. Okay, so that is legit. So my question is, if that's the case, why are they having such a hard time finding it? Did they already rule him out? Did they already say it's definitely not him? Hey, Monica. A guy showed JLR the house that Jack and Adam lived at today, and Adam owned the white Elantra. See, but this seems too simple then. See, you guys are gonna think I'm nuts. I'm not even convinced that they said Adam. Who wants a car and I'm winding it to may have borrowed a vehicle. Car's talking about side mirrors mounted on the door. Elantras do not. I'm just going on what I was told. I mean, what I heard on T-Rev's stream. It was a caller that called in, and I haven't been able to verify any of this because I don't know Jack's address. Yeah, Adam is supposed to be the bartender from I forgot which place, but the father, Kaylee's dad, has already ruled it out and said he's not involved in anything. Then it got conspiracy like when people were saying, oh, well, he's no longer working at the bar and blah, blah, blah. Corner Club. Thank you. The Corner Club. See, but like I said to somebody earlier, does any of it even connected? Does it even mean anything? No. Now, somebody on T-Revs had an interesting comment, which I thought was whacked, but it can make sense. I'm going to get into Spirit Box in a minute. They're totally fake. And I'm going to prove to you how I know they're fake. So someone came up with a theory. Someone on the same caller had called in and said that someone's saying there are two Adams. I don't know about that. Yeah, the Corner Club where the girls were that night, which could be very innocently. Maddie got drunk and Maddie blabbed out to Adam, whatever Adam is. Now, the theory is, and I thought it was interesting, one of the theories is that Kaylee wanted to hook up with Adam. She didn't want Jack to find out. Jack and Adam were roommates. So Maddie went and told Adam. Adam freaked out. So then she was trying to get a hold of Jack when she got home to find out if Adam told Jack or what Jack knows. And that's why Jack wasn't answering the phone. It's a good theory. I can't say it's out. It does make sense. And Jack, could be involved, could not be involved. But it's an interesting theory. And I'll say it again more fluidly. Jack and Adam are roommates. Adam worked at the corner bar. Jack and Kaylee were no longer together. There's a very good possibility that Maddie told, sorry, I'm trying to watch chat and talk. I'm not going to watch chat for a minute. And I'm going to say it fluidly. All right. Adam and Jack were roommates. Jack had just broken up with Kaylee. Kaylee has a thing for Adam. But Kaylee can't tell Adam because she just broke up with Jack of like a couple of years they were together. Or she's already slept with Adam, which I don't think that's true though. But Maddie goes to the bar with her. Maybe she goes to the bathroom and Maddie tells Adam that she's got a crush on her and everything. And Adam, she finds out, and Kaylee's like, I can't believe you told Adam everything. So then she goes home and tries to call Jack 50 times because she wants to know if Adam told Jack that she's got the hots for Adam. And he's not answering, so she's all upset, thinking, why aren't you answering your phone? Now, could that lead to murder? Do I think Jack was so mad that she killed 4 people? Probably not. But is it connected? Is it connected that somehow it could be one? Now, I never thought Jack was innocent. I mean, I never thought Jack was guilty because I don't see the motive of him killing 4 people until I started thinking. And I'm sorry, Bell, you being sarcastic or serious? I'm like trying to look away from my computer so I can say it fluidly without watching chat. But I really do think that's logical. All right, I'll say it one more time, Pixie. Adam and Jack are roommates. Is it possible that, and I'm not saying Jack did it, but Jack and Adam are roommates. Kaylee and Jack just broke up, but they share a dog, but they just broke up. They were together for a couple of years. But Kaylee has a thing for Adam. So, of course, she's going to tell Maddie, her best friend, a BFF since they were little. So Maddie gets Adam alone because Kaylee went to the bathroom or something. And Kaylee tells Adam everything. They're then walking out, she comes out of the bathroom. Hey, what's up, guys? They end up leaving. Somehow Maddie slips and tells her that she told Adam everything because Kaylee now has a crush on Adam, but can't tell Adam because of Jack. So once they leave and once she finds out that Adam knows everything, so then she goes to try to call Jack when she gets home to find out if Jack knows anything. So she's all confused because she doesn't want to hurt Jack. And she's like, oh my God, what does Jack know? Did Adam go home and tell Jack? So that's why she called Jack like 7 times. I'm telling you, it fits. Marilyn, I don't know if she has a thing for him, but I can't think of anything else that Kaylee would have been that upset about on that video, when she says, what did you tell Adam? Did you really tell Adam everything or whatever? And she says, I told Adam everything. So it could be that she's got a crush on him. Could be. I don't think it's Adam. Kay's getting ready to leave, so Maddie thinks it's time to tell him. Possibly. Maybe. I don't know if she was pregnant. Or maybe she cheated on. Maybe she was seeing Adam and it was secret. And she cheated on Adam with Jack. Or she cheated on, no, she couldn't have cheated on Jack with Adam because that wouldn't work. But you guys know what I'm saying. And it's possible. It's highly possible scenario. Probable? I don't know. Plausible? Absolutely. Okay, so here's my other theory. Going on that theory, then I started thinking if they were placed on top of each other, if the girls really were on top of each other, and that's what I'm basing this on, could the killer have killed them somewhere else and then placed them in their beds? Because that to me is more plausible than killing all 4 of them in one shot. So I'm thinking maybe, just maybe, they were killed somewhere else and then placed in the bed. Maybe they were all killed in one room. Maybe they were all killed in Xana's room. Maybe they were downstairs talking to Xana. And a killer killed them all in one shot. Yes. Do we know that Adam, the bartender, is Jack's roommate? That's what I was told. Kaylee's dad said her bed was neatly made. Well, Kaylee wasn't in her bed, though. Well, there was a lot of blood in that room, Peaky. Blood would show dragging. Well, that's true too. United blood spatter all over the walls. True. I don't know. When I heard that they were on top of each other, that's just what I thought of, that they were on top. And then you have the father that's saying he didn't need to go upstairs. That made me think of that too. He didn't need to go upstairs. What does that mean? Does that mean that he killed all of them on the main level? Did he kill all 4 of them in one room? He said she fell on her, which doesn't really make sense either. Call said they were in separate rooms and that the only reason they were found in the same room is because one of them woke up and came into the other one's room. What are you talking about? What caller? No, it's actually not ridiculous speculation. It's actually based on facts. Killer wanted one of them, and she happened to be with the other 3 together, but I thought said there were 2 on separate levels. There were, allegedly. Xana and Ethan were in one room, and Kaylee and Maddie were in another room upstairs. But why did Kaylee's father say that you don't know the killer didn't even need to go upstairs? Upstairs. I sound like I'm from Boston. Upstairs. That's the part I don't know why he would say that. He came in knowing he was going upstairs, or he came in through the upstairs. We're in Maddie's room since Kaylee moved out, and Ethan and Xana were downstairs. But why did the father say that? Why did the father say that the killer didn't even need to go upstairs? Which made me think maybe they were all killed on the same floor. Or the cops are completely lying to us and we know nothing. That's the only other thing I could think of. Because the intended target was on the lowest level of the killings. I am too, Janice. I'm still hung up on the fraternity symbols are X, Ethan and Xana. Father thinks killer. Yeah, but I don't know how we would have gotten on the second floor. That's the only thing I don't understand about how the dad wants to come in. Maybe that's why Maddie was calling Jack too. Thank you, Huda. I think Maddie was calling Jack due to what Adam knew or what Adam didn't know. That's the only thing I mean, to me, that made perfect sense. See, Miss G, that we don't know that. And I heard that too. And here's my thought on that. If they did lawyer up, nobody is telling us. The cops are not going to say so-and-so lawyered up. The police are not going to say so-and-so lawyered up. So please tell me how anyone knows that they're lawyered up. That's what I want to know. And I was glad you brought that up because I thought of that too. And the only other thing I could think of is that he said, hey, there didn't go upstairs based on that she was in Maddie's room. That's the only thing I could think of. She knew it would make Jack D mad. I agree. Yeah, Kaylee's dad is a lawyer. I don't doubt he has a lawyer, but they're saying that the surviving roommates has a lawyer. And show me where there's proof of that. I know the parents would have a lawyer. Yeah, but what I'm saying, Fish, I believe it's rumored. I don't believe it's necessarily true. I don't believe it's necessarily true. I know the dad would have a lawyer. Shit, I'd have a lawyer too immediately. You think the murder possibly was UTI? What's UTI? Urinary tract infection? What's UTI? I took it to mean without that the perp wouldn't need to go to the third floor without a reason. There's an entry exit door on the first, second floor, but not on the third. Under the influence. I don't know. I go back to the roids. No, having a lawyer doesn't mean guilty, but the point is, you're missing the point. The point is, how would the general public know if the roommates who have not said a word have ever lawyered up? That's my point. Nobody would know if they're lawyered up or not. What I'm saying is I believe it's bullshit, and I believe it's speculation, and I believe it's sheer rumor. That's what I'm saying. Now, I believe it's bullshit is what I mean. I just don't think it's true. I think it's another speculation that someone put out there, and it's not necessarily true. Because there's no way that just like they're going to Africa, that so-and-so went to Africa. I don't believe it. Yeah, the police cleared the roommates. Why would they need lawyers? I mean, they could sue the city. I mean, they could sue the school. They could sue the school as much as the parents can sue the school. So my point being, though, I just think it's bogus. AL is cute, brown curly hair, super tall, like 6'5". I do think it's roid rage. I think that's a perfect scenario. Different injuries could also mean a killer. See, that's the thing. Do we really believe the police? I don't know if the police are telling us the truth. I tend to think the police aren't telling us the truth. Yeah, but I think they could still sue, Rhodey. I think the cops know more. Like, I think they know more about certain things than we do, and I think they know less than we do. Certain things I do believe they know more. Certain things I believe that they know they're not speaking. I think their egos are too much. Hey, Connie. It could totally be a serial killer, but let me tell you something else that's sticking out of my mind that I can't seem to get past is that whatchamacallit, is the white car, roid is steroid, the white car that was seen that Chris McDouche played. I can't get that out of my mind for some reason. That is sticking with me. I don't know if it's sticking with me because there's something to it, or if it's sticking with me because I watch too much crime. I don't know that answer yet. No, it's not a red herring, J Lord. It's really not. But I'm still stuck on that car being in the background. I don't know. Something is telling me that is important. Something in my gut is telling me that is important. I did. I've already played it, Mama. The guy said that he knows nothing. The guy was reading off something. I believe that was Jack, the hoodie guy. I'm pretty sure that was hoodie guy. I don't know, J Lord. It's sticking out at me for some reason. I can't get it out of my head. And I just keep coming back that it is something. The fact that that car was behind it, that car was driving, something about it just struck me. Yeah, it was hoodie guy, right? That's what I thought. The guy walking with them was hoodie guy. Can't you play the call? Which call? What call? Amanda of surveillance of the white car the day after the tragedy. Anonymous person talked like they weren't in the same bed that I try to run. I agreed, Swen. And Swen, I even looked into a link with that. I sat and I thought to myself, maybe if she's the target, then do they have a GoFundMe? Is this a money thing that if she's the target, they'll get more money? So I looked into that. That led me to a dead end. So that wasn't the answer, but I thought the exact same thing. So Swen, you and I are thinking the same way. Hey, Kim. That was hoodie guy rumor. Was he got kicked out of the club that night and him and the girls walked to the grub truck? Yeah, we don't know. There's a few GoFundMes, though. It's not just one. Xana's family has a GoFundMe. The fraternity has a GoFundMe. There's a few of them. A white car in that surrounding neighborhood. 8 white cars. Yeah, but I'm saying the way that one drove right past where the news were, I don't know. It just seemed odd to me. And if for some reason, it just stuck out at me. It really did. I don't know why. It just did. I heard that too. That he's supposedly a millionaire. I don't know if it's true or not, though. I screen recorded that call from that person's live stream and changed the video. Could you play? Yeah, send it to me. What live stream? What call though? Oh, the one I'm talking about? I don't know why a fraternity has a GoFundMe, but it's raised more than the families. The beneficiary is somebody. I don't know. I thought the same thing, but I went down that rabbit hole to see if I could find anything, and I didn't. Pixie, I'm not even sure what you're talking about. What are you talking about? What phone call? Maybe the girls were scared that either Adam or Jack would tell Jack D because he was walking with them. Maddie felt guilty and called. No, because she didn't call Jack until she got home. Oh, well, I guess that's kind of true because on the flip side, I think, maybe she called Jack so many times thinking that Jack may have known, and she was trying to find out what Jack knew. That's what I could think of. The president of the Housing Association for that fraternity was arrested in 2020 for stealing money in Illinois, like $460,000. Wow. Chris McDoofus, investigator gadget. Oh, God. Don't even get me started. I don't think it was guilty. I think she wanted to find out what Jack knew. And thank you for the super chat. And guys, don't forget, anybody else wants super chat, you go right ahead. And tips are definitely appreciated. Super chats are definitely appreciated. That is what makes my channel go round. And that's what keeps me here every night, to entertain you. Jack didn't see where he was. I don't know if see where he was. I think she just wanted to know what he knew. Did Adam tell him? Did Adam, whatever was told to Adam, she wanted to find out if Jack knew. And then when Jack wouldn't answer her phone, she was upset. I don't believe it had anything to do with the dog. Looked like Kaylee was tight. Yeah, she was trying to get a hold of him. No, Coffee. I said that earlier. Laura, super chat. Why broken heart? Why'd you say super chat with a broken heart? Not good FF without a scary pew pew and red hat. Huh? The song. Oh. Nah, I don't. It's not that I don't like the song. I feel weird doing it in the middle of a conversation. Yeah, no, Coffee. I said I'm caught up, but I need to. You have to have them in by tomorrow, because if they don't get out by Tuesday, they won't be getting out. They won't get them for Christmas. I'm bordering right now. The ones that are going out tomorrow are the 23rd. I mean, like where he was emotionally as far as attitude toward. Oh, yeah, I agree with that. I totally agree with that. Amanda, what? Pixie, are you sending it? I know I just said Amanda. Oh, Pixie. Hang on a second. Let me see what she's talking about. Ooh. All right. It's so highly likely that Jack D was not handling breakup well at all and grew angry each day. Yeah, but to murder 4 people is a little rough. Yeah, a college student can be a bartender if he's 21. And some states are 18 or 19 I think it's 19 to serve, 21 to drink. All right. So I'm waiting for Pixie to send me something. I still don't know what she's sending me, but we shall find out. Jack Showalter heard the conversation about Adam. He was walking with the girls. It was Showalter walking with the girls or a hoodie guy? Or hoodie guy is Showalter, right? Hoodie guy is Showalter. It was not a broken heart. And here's, while I'm waiting for Pixie, here's another thing I got a question on, which I keep thinking about this every time I hear someone say it. All I keep hearing is the cops saying, well, they're not involved. Well, they're not involved. Or they're not involved. How do you know who's not involved when you don't know who is involved? That's what I don't understand. That's all I keep hearing. The cops say that that's not relevant. The cops say that that's not involved. Well, then you must know who's involved if you already know who's not involved. I don't know why they keep doing that. How can you possibly say something is not involved when you don't know what is involved? You know what I mean? I just don't get that. And I hear them say it over and over and over. How do you know that they're not involved if you don't know who is involved? It doesn't make any sense. Yes, the hoodie guy, Jack Showalter, heard the conversation about Adam too. Correct. No, we don't know if he actually heard the conversation. We know that he heard the girls talking. We don't know if he knew what was said to Adam. You got to remember that too. You really think so, Blinda? I don't know. I really don't think they know who did it. I don't think it was a college student either. Well, I don't know. I shouldn't say that because I kind of do think it's a college student. They would have left obvious evidence. Maybe they have. The cops aren't talking. I believe it was a guy from the Greek place. The girls used to work at Black Hair. I don't know. I have a hard time believing Jack did it. And I don't believe she ever had a stalker either. That's just an opinion. But one thing I will say is that guy, that Sweetie Pie Low dropped a video, fake AF. Not buying it at all. Think it's total malarkey. You only know you have a suspect once an arrest is made. No, I don't know. Hoodie guy wanted to make sure they were safe. I bet he was trying to get that. Yeah, I don't know. I think Enon is more sketchy than Hoodie guy. But the other thing is, why isn't Hoodie guy talking either? If it was so innocent and nothing happened, why isn't he talking either? You know, why hasn't anyone in the white car came forward? Because the way it usually works is you make an arrest and then you work out the details. They're not even doing that. So that's why I don't believe they have anything. I really, truly don't. Tell a person it's a very good chance it won't stay with that person. People know people who know people. That's true too. I would talk if I was him. Totally innocent. Not with what the internet does to people. The internet rumors are insane. I totally agree with that. That's what I'm saying. People are saying that they know who it is. I don't believe they know who it is. If they knew who it was, they would make an arrest and then deal with it later. You know, put all the evidence together while someone's in jail. Yeah, but anonymous, they do that after they put someone in jail. This is somebody who committed a quadruple homicide. This is a dangerous human being. They're not going to leave them on the streets to possibly do it again while they put together a case. You put them in jail while you put together a case. They're not going to just leave them running on the streets while they're putting something together because the guy could kill himself. Anything can happen. So I don't believe that they even know who it is. I really don't. That can ruin a conviction. But that's how it's done. They don't have all the solid evidence when they go to arrest somebody. They never do. They do all that while they're locked up. And if they don't have anything, they'll let them go. I mean, that's like, arrest 101. But it doesn't ruin it. But they wouldn't take that chance. This was a quadruple homicide. They're not going to take that chance. It's too big of a risk. What if he kills 4 more people? What are they going to say? Oops. Most times in certain cases like this, they make sure. Nope. I'm telling you, you're wrong. They will make an arrest, put them in jail, and then put together a case. And if they don't have enough, they're out. I don't know what to think of the roommates. I really, truly don't. The whole roommate thing is weird to me. I don't know what it is, but something just doesn't sit right. And not that they did anything, but to me, it goes back to Pixie. What is up? Come on. To me, it goes back to the The 4chan stuff from the fraternity. But yeah, because I don't want her to... Who? What are you showing me, though? Who is it? It doesn't say. Yeah, it just doesn't. They're scared? Would need enough for an arrest warrant. Well, yeah. Well, yeah, if you look at it like that, they would need enough for an arrest. But I just don't think they even know who it is because they don't have anybody on watch. And what if he kills again? Kind of familiar with the process. DA. All right. A person accused arrested is well connected. You better have damn. Yeah, that's true too. The guy that pulled up beside JLR, that was really weird and strange. I'm wondering if he was an undercover guy who wanted to get the message out about where the car was at night. So we have the 911 call. Yeah, I agree with that too, Liz. And that's another thing. Why is the 911 call such a damn secret? I don't get why it's such a secret. Another college dude tried to stab his roommates, his Facebook friends with a Skylar. What? I don't believe anything on Facebook. I had to call the police. I don't know. Something doesn't add up with the roommates at all. Get out of the kitchen. Some people think it's... I've heard that before. I had my doubts about that. I did. I had my doubts, too, that it was a cop at first. I'm like, you know what? I wonder if it's a cop. Probably has info in on it.
Hey, did you not take into account that maybe we shouldn't take your car?
Hey, you guys buying? It's $200 to rent a car.
But it might be icy. I don't think your car's built for that.
Okay.
We're going to Illinois.
Okay.
I asked Jared. He said it's just cold and not snowing yet, though.
Okay.
Do you want a cookie?
What?
You want a cookie?
Hope you didn't spend Phoenix some money.
No, I have a Walmart gift card.
What?
I had a Walmart gift card.
What'd you get? Why are you barking at me?
No cookie. My things from Walmart were free.
Cookies. Just what my fat butt needs.
I also got pizza.
Ow.
Can I see about from TJ Maxx?
No, I'm live. I'm just waiting for somebody to send me something. Beautiful. Yeah. TikTok. Sorry about that.
Also, don't take any of the money that Grandma and Grandpa sent us. I mean, Grandma and Howard. But I told you to take the 74.
I know. I haven't taken it yet.
Huh?
I haven't taken his money yet for you. Your money for him. All right. Right. You just want love. I'm waiting for Pixie to send me this video. I don't even know what it is. Is she sending me the video that I just played? So we're waiting for all this time for video that I just played. I played all that. Yeah. So we waited all this time for video that I played already. Yeah, she was talking about the Sweetie Pie Low video. It's complete nonsense. It's total nonsense. Pixie, I'm surprised you find it interesting. I find it to be the biggest crock of shit I've ever heard in my life. But just for that, I'm going to open up phone lines. I'll drop the link. And you guys can have an opinion. There you go. It's pinned. I agree. Sweetie Pie garbage. Let me do a poll. Hold on 1 second. Start a Q&A. Start a poll. Answer viewer questions live. Isn't that what chat is? Hold on. All right. Poll coming up. Guys, hit that thumbs up. If it don't get likes, I'm no good. Sweetie Pie Source is a psychic that begs for a van to live in. It's a super chat van life fun, minus the empty prayer basket. Thank you. By the way, I want to show you guys how I know that spirit boxes are totally phony. From the maker of one of the biggest spirit boxes out there, or the most credible, quote unquote, spirit box out there. Check this out. I'm going to show you guys something. I don't even think the guy realized what he was saying. I'm going to show you guys this. I thought this was so interesting. Spirit box. Okay. Okay. Instructional video. Now, I want you guys to listen to this. Okay. Listen to what he tells you how it works. He does the HSB12 spirit box.
Looking for any of my guides to work with me. I've invited them, invited you guys to work with me. I'm in the astral room. I've grounded, and it's late, but we're gonna just do a very brief session, quick one. Who's here with me? I see about 3. I will try a couple different tracks as well to see who's here with me, who can use this with me. listening. How are you doing tonight?
Exactly, Laura Lee.
Very good, yeah. It's good, something good. Hey everybody, I am doing a quick video to show you the Hope Spirit Box app. It's been out for over 17 months and I am excited because it's been downloaded over 50,000 times and I just had an update made for it. I'm gonna talk about it really quickly, show you, and this is going to be very definitive and very quick in helping dispel any misconceptions or misunderstandings about what the app is supposed to do and why I created sound banks that are of complete gibberish. Okay, so forward speaking speech can give us good responses, but we also don't know if it's definitely spirit using it. When you're using the sound bank,
Sandy, my point is I'm proving that it's BS. I'm not doing a spirit box. I'm showing you how it's bullshit. And the owner of an app explains how it's bullshit. Listen carefully.
Off the Hope Spirit Box app, it's all gibberish. There's no words. That's how I created them. That's what I've been using for years. That's why I did it.
That's how I created them. Clearly, that's how I created them.
Other people were against using reverse audio, and I'm saying no. It's human speech, the sound of human speaking, but it's going to allow no words to come through unless a spirit uses it. Now I'm going to open up the Hope Spirit Box app, and you still got your splash screen with all the information to find sessions, events, and my book, all that good stuff. So that's all still there, and a tutorial video that I will update. Now you've got the app, and you've got your list of banks. They're all new banks. Some of the old ones too, but I've also included a lot of new banks, mixture of different ages and genders. So we'll choose man. Okay. This will turn on your reverb and turn it off. We want the reverb on. You can leave it at around 100. You can adjust with it, but reverb is needed in order for this to work. The amount of time you want to open this gate is not for long. It's literally for like a second or two, especially at first. People are opening the gate and they're leaving it open for way too long and they're getting nothing but gibberish going, I can't understand. No, you still may not understand. This is an advanced tool. This is not a PSB 7 spirit box. So we'll just hit record. Testing this app right now. It's got the new update. Can anyone use it with me? And that's just one sound, but it sounds like a very simple yep or a yes, yep. And again, I don't know.
Yep.
But I would take that as that's a response that's going to help create a connection. But do you see how long I opened it? That's it. People are leaving it open for too long. It's literally that long, okay? Thank you for testing this with me, whoever's here with me. I appreciate you. Now, it sounded like, again, I have to go back. A lot of the responses you'll hear in the review, you got to go back. So hearing it in real time is not always easy. Down here, you've got your little tab of recordings. You got to play around with it. Thank you for testing this with me, whoever's here with me. I appreciate you. So I don't know if someone was using it right then and there. It sounded like they were, but that's how you can. And once you record it, you can delete it, or you can rename it, or you can send it to, you can airdrop it to your computer, you can save it, save to files. This is iOS, the Android update is coming. But this is an amazing tool. So many people are using it now, and I'm so grateful. And it's going to continue to get better as there will be more updates in the future. But all new banks, a skip rate that is moving through, so you're never getting the same pattern. It's not just an MP3 playing all from start to finish. It's always randomizing small clips, and this is a really great tool. And again, reverse speech is only going to allow for no false positives. So anyone that's going, oh, that's crap, I found out there's reverse speech in it. Well, why didn't you say that when you found out that all the other spirit boxes and apps are using forward speaking speech? Why would that be legitimate, yet this wouldn't? So
Did you catch that? Spirit boxes are programmed. They go off the vibrations of your own voice. They are bullshit. He is stating this. He says that the spirit, you need a spirit, but this is programmed. I can come up with 30 different voices to say a million different things. My point is, don't believe in spirit boxes. They are complete nonsense. They go off of your own voice. Anything that you say, it pops it back. Keep that in mind. That was the whole point of showing that. I mean, here's a guy who makes the app and he's telling you everything is programmed. Everything is pre-programmed in a spirit box. Some use forward words, some use backwards words, but it takes the vibrations from your voice and matches it up with whatever sound is coming out. And that's where these words come from. They're not spirits. They're words. And I believe in spirits. I believe in ghosts. I believe in all of that. Spirit boxes are garbage. Spirit boxes just don't exist. Laura's my favorite fuckery meter. They're programmed with different voices. However, no, they're programmed with words. They are programmed to go off your voice. That's why when you listen to spirit boxes, you never hear the same voice twice. You never hear the same person. It's like a predictive programming, like your cell phone when you're typing. Exactly. It goes off the voice, the words that you're saying, and formulates out of like 46,000 words. And again, I believe in ghosts. I believe in spirits. I believe in dark spirits. I believe in light spirits. I believe in all of this. But spirit boxes are trash. Spirit boxes are pre-programmed. That's all I'm saying. And a maker of the app just said it. EVP, also bullshit. What? Exactly. Alexa works like a spirit box. NMAG, strangely enough, someone mentioned what in an article. What'd I miss? Thank you, Anonymous. And again, I do believe in spirits. You just woke her up, Laura. Who? And also how one first things they add, we compared K voice with her TikToks. To me, I don't hear the accent on her TikToks. Alexa can't seem to feed the cows during a snowstorm. Meant to put that chat in the super chat. Be quiet, do your own research, put on actual AM, FM radios, white noise frequency that scans right. Yeah, you hear other radio stations, Varika. It's like a phone. It's scanning frequencies. You're going to get little things here and there. That's fact. Screaming expected to be. Yeah, I heard different things on that. I just heard that. I read that like right before I went live, that they think that the screams from the cop camera was like an owl or a tire screeching or racing. I know what white noise is, Barika. Yeah, brakes. It was screeching or something. I heard that too. They're working on artificial intelligence to do that for you. If you're on a panel and someone has an Alexa. Oh, that's not good. Oh, artificial intelligence for the cows. Feed the cows. When I talk to the dead, is my white noise generator app. Pink noise works too. Hey, Joseph. Have a good day. Like I've said, I've been doing it 15 years. That's so cold scream. Have a good year. Like I said, I've been doing it 15 years. That's so cold scream. I knew if it was tires or a bird or animal like a human voice. I knew that right away. Good ear trained here. Oh, I meant to have a good ear, and that so-called scream was an animal, tires, not a human scream. Wait, which one, Barika? The one by the cops? That wasn't an animal. That there was some written in blood on the wall? Huh? You guys got me all confused. Now I feel like a Zav girl. Huh? Who said there was some written in blood on the wall? I never heard that. Hey, Jenny. My dad died 8 years ago today, so I feel you, Quinny. There was a stop in an Ellie cam that night when they stopped the guys who were drinking, not the Mars situation. Yes. Ellie gave it to CM? Chris McDonough? No, they didn't. Nah, she was just live the other day. Nah, Chris didn't release that video. I don't know. Certain initials, like if you're not talking about CM, to me, that's Chris McDonough. So if it's somebody else, let me know. Because that's what I think of. Yeah, 8 years ago today. I've been trying to stay busy, keep my mind off of it. Oh, the glove was a joke, I know. Or I should say that is where he got it from, the same person. And then Meg, the picture where the police is standing near the door, the police with the uniform and cap. The first day of the crime scene, you see a lot of blood splash on the wall. Oh, no shit, Sweet Caroline. Yeah, 8 years ago. 2014. That's wild, Sweet Caroline. Our daddies died the same day. No shit, Johnny. Maybe that's what the bond we all have together. Maybe they're all chilling, drinking beer, bowling, fishing. You think that's fishing after you die? Certain dates you never forget. Amen to that. We don't use that name in here, Quinny. Now, my dad didn't really. Your dad like bowling? My dad was a golfer. He loved golf. He's an avid golfer. My grandmother died December 17th. You like bowling? I never got into bowling. Exactly, Quinny. I'm just saying we don't use that name in here. So honestly, guys, that was really all I had tonight. I got to get back to candles. But I don't know. I just thought of the theories, what I heard, the spirit box stuff, just a lot of things. And I know I didn't go live yesterday because I was wrapped up in candles, but I'll be live again tomorrow. But unless someone could come up with something that I may have forgotten to talk about. Uh-oh, Jenny got something to say. Okay. I heard it in an article, but about the blood on the wall. Yeah, I know that there was blood like seeping down the wall. I have that. I'll show you what I'm talking about. You're talking about this. Hold on. You're talking about that, right? That? But that's not written in blood. No, Jenny, it's for your Christmas gift as a mod. And Bad Wolf, if you want a candle, I need somewhere to send it. Yes, switch to rum. Huda, is this what you were talking about? The blood on the walls? That's what a whole 19 with a couple of old Milwaukees. Hell yeah. Clever came from OJ and Detective Mark Furman. That's true. But is this what you were talking about? This blood? See, but that's why I think were they killed in the hallway and then placed in bed? You want me to send it to Nini? I have her address still. I'm sure I do. Thought the blood on the cabinets was debunked. I don't know. This is pretty intense. For years and nothing ever given to mods. 3 years and never even got to thank it. No shit, Coffee? Wait, do you see, but you don't see this dripping? Let me make it bigger. You don't see this dripping? How do you not see that drip down? It was right. So I didn't know if this is what Huda was talking about. Oh, no, that's blood, Janelle. Oh, I got you, Huda. Absolutely, that was planted. Either that or it just fell out of a cop or, a cop's jacket or something. But he got on Banfield and Nancy Grace over that stupid glove. Ew. They can tell if you're being moved from where you get killed. They said all the time. Okay, but that's the thing, J Lord. That's the other thing I want to bring up that I keep hearing about. The cops had said that all of them were attacked in their beds. So why do people keep running with the fact that Ethan was in a hallway? And I've heard this now like 10 times. And I want to scream at the people, hello? The cops said they were all killed in bed. So I don't know where this all of a sudden is running. Everyone's running with Ethan was in the hallway. Ethan was found on the floor in his room, though. Not in the hallway. In the hallway. Nope, it wasn't a coroner that said that. It was a rumor that started that. Nope. It could have gotten up from the bed and collapsed. Maybe. She said most of them were in bed. Most. I don't know. They're not going to explain. They don't have to. That's why I look at the clues. Yeah, but it's very hard when you got clues sucked into conspiracies and bullshit. There's a lot of rumors surrounding it. Setting ditch jacked up theory. Coroner never said Ethan was in. No, coroner never said that. There was blood behind a police officer. No, there was definitely a lot of blood. No, red blood? Yeah, but depending on where it is, blood changes. And I know this from Making a Murderer. We went through this with Making a Murderer, like the blood on the dashboard. So we even did some tests. No, that's real. We even did some tests. And thank you, Van Life Bayou. And the tests showed that when you put blood on dashboard, on a counter, anywhere, it will fade instantly. Through my read on Reddit is the very beginning was the roommate saw Ethan on the floor. He wasn't between the kitchen and his bedroom. Yeah, I don't know where they got that from. No throats cut and no slashes. Tommy, in a way, I would hope so. I mean, because they're the ones that have the actual pictures, the autopsy. Bengals spoil Bucks rebound with 34-23 loss at home for you football fans. Yeah, the glove was a joke. No, Laura, that's bullshit. That's absolutely not true. That's not what's not possible, Verika. I don't believe the killer would be dumb enough to touch the cabinets. I really don't. When the coroner told Ashley Banfield most were in bed, I wish she would have followed up with a question. Yeah, but that wouldn't fit her narrative. Verika, what's not true about the blood? Yeah, it is. Blood isn't even red until it hits the air. Your blood is technically purple till it hits the air. Did you say they lost? Yeah, that was a headline. Bengals spoil Bucks rebound with 34-23 loss. So if you're a Tampa Bay Buccaneer fan, you lost. Hope you didn't bet a lot of money on it. Because if you bet a lot of money, you lost a lot of money. Well dressed awake in early morning, no problem. Your blood is blue or purple. Yeah, it is. It's blue, purple. It's like a purplish blue until it hits the air. Tom Brady's old. Blood was dripping down the cabinets as a photograph. Olivia used her telescope lens. It's true. You can actually see it out there. Okay. No money if they needed something. They didn't need anything. The phone shows it's not a child or old parent with bipolar. Huh? See, sometimes reading comments confuses me because it's like all over the place. Ice running in your veins. I was born a blue blood. Yeah, once it mixes with oxygen, it's red. But even when your blood is like red, if you wipe it on a dashboard, it automatically changes color. So it's almost like a different color when it dries. Or on a napkin. If it's on a white napkin, it's probably the cleanest it's ever going to be. So if that's blood, well, what I originally was told is that was seeping from the upstairs room. The upstairs room that they were killed in, it was seeping down. Because I thought the same thing. Well, how would it get on top? Like, how would it get on the door? Watch a picture with the cop standing near the sliding door. Where would I find it? Yeah, it's much darker in the tube. Like, ew, Quinny. Quinny, you nasty. Came from upstairs, ran down. That's what I was told. When I was first told about the picture, that's exactly what I was told, is that it came from upstairs. Pretty nasty. If these photos are real, I can't imagine what the home looked like. I was told they were real. I mean, what am I talking? This came from a cop picture. I actually blew that up. But this came from a cop picture. Xana's bed was flush against that wall, flat on wall. The floor above that substance outside. Yeah, the crime scene investigators were out there. I just blew it up. But Hula, which one are you talking about? What? Which one are you referring to? Pictures of sliding doors with yeah, I already covered that one. According to the pictures of Xana was selling? Selling what? Have the bloody picture. All right. Can you email it to me? Do you want to come up here? You tell me how you want to do it. You can email it to me or you could just come up and show it. Your choice. Yep. Swandag, I agree with you. The exterior of the home where the blood is dripping down is another place, and then on the deck area. It's either in the hallway or kitchen the first day. Her makeup table and foam on top. Oh, she had something for sale on Facebook, I think. Blood tubes are under vacuum, negative pressure, limited oxygen, therefore dark and deep red. The hallway at kitchen too, it's dark red. Yeah, but what kind of drugs? Were they like hardcore drug users or are they potheads? They're college kids, so probably potheads, mushroom heads. 2 girls saw Ethan on floor and ran it. That's not true. That story was made up. I don't know why people are still running with this. The cop said that's not true. Nobody fainted and was hysterical. Nobody ran out of the house and fainted. That story was fake. There you go, Huda. This is in the news. Where in the news? Because I was told that was BS. That was made up, fictional, never happened. The cop said that never happened. So if you're talking Daily Mail, they ran with rumors. Because I specifically remember hearing that was total bullshit. Cops haven't said that is what happened. It's been said someone posted that on social media. That's what I'm saying. The police have not, they actually denied it. They never confirmed it, and they actually denied it. I made a video with all the up-to-date information correctly and all the timelines that would get so many views live. Well, I've been saying it. Blue Cool Mail. Where's Phoenix?
At work.
What?
At work.
They only had a monitor on. They said they didn't know, not a denial. Yeah, but they would know if that was true. And I don't see why they wouldn't say if it was true, if it was true. You know what I mean? There's no reason for them to deny it. It's not like a major fact. It actually makes them look less guilty if that's the case. But I don't know. The whole thing that whole story just doesn't make sense to me. And the reason why I say it doesn't make sense is, why would they need to do that? They wouldn't need to do that. Like, they would say, someone just passed out because, there's a bloody crime scene or something. Not, we need someone here because someone passed out. It just doesn't add up. Someone screaming and running throughout the house and runs outside and passes out, and then someone calls the police, says, we need someone here because someone passed out on the front lawn. It just doesn't make sense. There's you can't connect the dots. There's no logic in that theory. Now, there is logic that the killer, who was friends with them, called the police, said someone passed out, even though nobody passed out. That would make sense. And hold up. I just thought of something. I just did, Huda. I just thought of something else. Hold on. Oh. There you go, Huda. Now I sent it twice. So check this out. What if? Nope, I don't believe that, Tommy. What if? All right, hear this out. Before you rule it out, hear this out. What if the killer is the one that called, that made the call and said somebody passed out even though nobody passed out? What if they know or they believe that is the killer? Hood, I just gave you my email twice. What if they know that that's the killer? And that's why they're not releasing anything or saying anything, because they know that the killer is the one that made the call, but they don't have enough proof yet. Think about it. Think about it. Oh, I agree with that too. Killer was possibly trying to set up the roommates. Santa kissed Santa and never said she did. Say it's a crime. It's like a serial killer. I don't know. The roommates could be involved. All right. Hold on. I just got email. You just like that theory is more so. What theory? J-Lord, I only give you theories that I actually believe in. I'm not going to give you a theory I don't believe in. I know who I just got it. I'm looking. Ouch. I have a bunch of copyrights. Not copyrights, content IDs. I had to remove them. Energy. All right. Where did these come from? Where did these come from? I have never seen these before. Are you sure these are photoshopped? Killer not call cops on self? Huda, where'd you get these? The only reason I'm asking is because the lettering that they're showing looks too perfect. I'm going to Amber. The lettering just doesn't seem right. It looks phony. Hold on, I'm going to transfer these over to Word. Otherwise, you're going to see your email, which I'm not trying to do here. I'm going to show you guys. Hold on. But I can't just show you my screen or I'm going to show her email. Why is this, hold on. What the hell? All right, it's enlarged. It was on the news? But the letters are too perfect. Like nobody's going to write that perfectly lined up. You know what I mean? That's perfect writing. Hey, Amanda. I don't know. Somehow I don't believe that's legit. The letters are too perfect for someone writing in blood. You can't tell what it says. You can't tell. need to put tape down to get letters. That's what I'm saying. And then if you want the you won't be able to see this as much, but that's what it looks like a little further back. I don't know. I'm just not buying it. It was on Google. It was on the 13th of November. That was actually photos. It would have been everywhere. That's what I'm thinking. But the letters are just too perfect. And then I don't know what these letters are. Because that's not in blood. That looks like it's in tape. Yeah, that's why I don't see how these photos aren't everywhere then. If they were legit. They're not going to take time to write letters, leave no trace. I agree. Google had, yeah, just because Google had the picture doesn't mean much. But I know what you're saying, Huda. But like there's a T and an H, it looks like, that's not in blood. I don't know. Hey, Denisha, don't let the door kick you in the ass on the way out. You want me to help you? Are you lost? It's inside the house. I don't know. I just don't. I don't know. I just don't. I don't know. Something about it doesn't seem right. It's like too much blood for one drip, kind of. No, it doesn't mean Google made it up. That's not what I'm saying. Google can show things, though, that it's just if it's tag right. But let me take a look. Let me see. Idaho 4. Blood oozes through walls of home. Okay, we know that. Blood seen oozing from house. That's the outside. The only reason I tend to think it might be phony, because look, when I do a search of for blood inside of home of Idaho 4, shows me that blood, but there's no picture of the blood you're talking about, which tells me it was removed because it was fake, or it's under something else that I don't know. Because it doesn't come up on here. And I had never seen it before. I don't know. It just seems like if it was that much blood as it shows in that picture, it would be dripping more than just one spot. Yeah, you can't tell what room it's in. That's impossible. You know what? Let me try something. Hold on. All right. I don't know. I'll show you guys again. Hey, Jackie. It just seemed like it's right on the outside, dark on the inside. It just doesn't seem real to me. I don't know. It just doesn't. Seemed like if there was this much blood, there would be more than one coming down. I have no idea who Megan is. You know what I mean? It just seems like there would be more than one thing coming down. I don't know. I'd have to look more into it. But it looks like there's writing over here, too. Thank you, Austin. Thank you for that super chat. Or super sticker. Super sticker. I don't know if it's photoshopped. I can't even find, you know how it says, like, check Google? I can't even do that. The lines from the siding are more straight. And clear around the outside of the photo and then get blurred towards the window frame. Well, no, that's because they have this blown up where they have it fish bowled or whatever. That's a good point, though. How come the blood isn't blurred? Good point there, Skippy. Yeah, no, but it's fishbowl, but how come that's not fishbowl then? That's a good call. No, that's a really good call, though. Think about that. Because this is all blurry, and this is blurred. This is blurred. How come this isn't blurred? Why is this perfectly clear? Where everything else around it is blurred. But that's not blurred. That's a good catch. That's a really good catch. See why I need you guys? Choo-choo. No, honestly, though, that was a good call. Because if this is fishbowl, everything should be blurred. And these letters are not blurred at all. Which speaks volumes. That's an excellent point. Yeah, it's supposed to be at the house. She found these on Google that I can't find anymore. But yeah, I don't believe it's real. I believe it's fake. They deleted it. Yeah, it's fake. The frame is blurred. But yeah, it's fake. I'm not buying it. Fake. Fakety fake. Fakety fakey. So, all right. Now I'm getting off, though. It's already almost 10 o'clock, and I got tons of stuff to wrap. I will see you guys later. I don't know who Megan is, but I guess Megan's fighting. I don't know who Megan is, though. So I hope you guys have a wonderful night. And I got to get these candles wrapped. Thank you, Austin. I don't buy any blood photos. That ish would be everywhere. I agree. It would be everywhere. Another thing debunked. They removed it now. Yeah, I believe it was probably there. I just don't know how real it was. It just doesn't look real. Like, it just doesn't. And the lettering in it, yeah, I don't believe it. I don't believe it was ever real. I think it was fake. So, all right, I will see you guys later. Have a wonderful night and have fun. And I will see you guys tomorrow. Same time. Peace.